Everyone usually knows that you can just search right into Google right from here, or you can go up to the top in the Omnibar and search from there. But there's also the advanced search that you can do more in-depth digging and specify exactly what you're looking for. So if I was looking to Google the American Revolution, I'm going to Google American Revolution. I'm going to get 23 million search results. I'm going to get my special info box over in the upper right hand corner where it gives me a little bit more info. I can then see all of the other normal search things across the top. I can do images, videos, books, news. If I click on more, I can look at maps and flights. I'm not really sure what flights would be for the American Revolution, but it exists. And then I can also go to settings and tools, which would give me more info as well. Settings lets me go into the search settings. It allows me to go to advanced search, which we're going to go to in a minute. And tools brings up that you can search things that have been posted recently. You can make your own range and say between like 1996 and now. And then I can also go to all results or verbatim, which means it's going to search exactly that. I'm going to go to advanced search just so we can see this a little bit, that this has a lot more that you can search instead of just typing something in. So it says all of these words, exact word or phrase. So if I went and put that into exact word or phrase and I searched now, I now have 17 million. So I've knocked out some of those search results. And if I go back to advanced settings, advanced search, I can then also come down to any language or any region, when it was last updated, specific sites or domains. I can then also go into file type. You can do those things directly from the search engine as well. So you'll notice that it put it in quotes because I'm looking exactly for American Revolution. I can then type in file type, PDF, and it will give me just PDFs of the American Revolution. I can type in site gov and it will just give me government websites. And I'm down to 329,000 search results. So this gives you some very specific, you can drill down and there's a game. There's actually, I'll pop it open now, called Google a Day, where you can test your Google skills or your Googling and your searching skills by hitting start. It gives you a question and then you're supposed to try to figure out that answer as quickly as you possibly can by using your search skills. And the other thing you can search for is I'm just going to come back in here, type in American Revolution again. Is if I'm searching for images, there's a lot that you can do with images. You'll notice that it gives you a whole bunch of other things that are attached to American Revolution across the top, but you can also come over to tools and you're going to get a whole bunch more options down here. Usage rights is a big one. You can click on usage rights and then you can click to find things that are labeled for reuse or reuse with modification or non-commercial reuse. This way you're not taking anyone else's property and basically plagiarizing their images. This is also what happens when you search within Google. So if you are in a doc or a slide or drawings, when we search in through the Pensbury domain, everything's automatically set to label for reuse. That way you don't end up pulling any images that you shouldn't be. You can also search for size. So if you want large, or you can actually make exact like pixels that you can make. You can then also search by color. So if I wanted them to be green, all of these photos will have green stuff, which is kind of interesting. Star Wars things came up. You can do type. So it can be any type that can be animated, which means that it would be GIFs of some sort. Time, anytime in the past week, or I can go through some more tools and show sizes down here, and I can clear all of the settings and go back to normal. So there's a lot more than just searching. There is a ton of different searches that you can do through advanced searching, through images, through videos. It really is kind of endless to try to get down to exactly what you're looking for.